So let's be real for a second. No matter how good we get at saying no to peer pressure or to negative peer pressure, it's still going to be uncomfortable at times. It's still going to be hard, and sometimes we're going to give in, right? Even adults deal with peer pressure, and most adults give in to peer pressure from time to time, even when we don't want to, right? It's hard. We can get better at it, but it's still hard. So the deal is, if we can avoid the situation to begin with, it's always going to be easier than if we have to say no in the first place. So, for example, if you go to a party, there's no adults around, it's just kids, they're drinking, they're doing other things, right? That's obviously a time when you're much more likely to feel peer pressured into doing something you don't want to, whether it's drinking or drugs or sex or a fight or something like that, right? A lot of things can go wrong because there's not a lot of things that can help you get things back on track, right? Like peer pressure is just going to happen, and then you're going to have to say a no a lot, or if you struggle with that, you might give in. So, on the other hand, what if you're not even there, right? Like, first of all, you're never going to feel that peer pressure if you're not there. But also, if you're out playing sports all the time, doing something else that you like doing, right? It's just going to make it much more likely that you don't have to deal with peer pressure. Because peer pressure is hard to deal with, the less times you deal with it, the more times or more chance you have of not giving into it, right? So that's the best solution. If you can just not be there in the first place, then you're going to be good to go. So let's talk about different ways you can avoid peer pressure situations and be in better situations where doing something that you want that's more positive instead.